Hey folks, probably pretty hard to see what's going on here, but just a really quick update. Let's see. Down there, I've got that bin full of beets and carrots, and they're coming up really good. They look really nice. My raspberries are all that green around the arbor there, and I haven't got the frame for the arbor done yet. That's my puppy out there in the yard. I know it's kind of hard to see with this camera. There's no way to zoom. And back behind the arbor, I've got my table set up. It's got some plants on it. I got the peas planted today against the back wall, or the back fence, which is back there by my neighbor's truck. And let's see. Well, things are moving right along. There's my sage. I clipped it back and it's doing pretty good. The apple tree back there is really filling out. We got all that rain while the apple tree was in bloom, so I'm not sure. Not sure what's gonna come of that. Did a bunch of raking today. I'm really sore and really tired. I've still got two baby ducks in the duck house. I let them out for a little bit today, and as usual, the male duck went to attacking them. I'd really love to know how I can keep the male duck from attacking newcomers. I have not had any success in mixing the young ones in unless they are raised by the female duck, and even then the male duck was still pretty bad, so I don't know. Oh, I managed to get the ducks and the dog in the same yard together. They're not separated anymore, and they're doing really good. I mean, as good as a 4-month-old puppy can do, but he actually is doing really good. I've even opened up the outback for him. And he's staying inside the fence, even though it's only about a little over 2 feet high in the back. But he's doing good at respecting the fences, so. It's a long process, but he's been one of the easiest dogs I've ever raised. He was the quickest to house train. Even the male duck doesn't care for the dog getting too close to his girls. So that's about it. It was looking really pretty out here, and I'm too tired to do any more work, so this is where I'm stopping today. Just wanted to show the puppy how good he's doing. You can kind of see right where the puppy is where I put in all the peas today and moved the table. Those are chives in that bowl on top of the table, but I'm sure you can't tell from here. Anyhow, that's where things are at this moment. I've got to get a new hose here because that white hose there that I had hooked up to the faucet, we got a freezing night and it got a crack in it. So I ordered a new hose. We may have one more freezing night. I'll just have to watch a little closer because I need the water. It's too dry for things to come up, and carrying buckets is a lot of work. And I'm not real big on carrying buckets of water. I've done that a lot. So on the stuff in the greenhouse, I've got some squashes started and some tomatoes, and I put in a lot. There's some more peas, black-eyed beans, and other things I forgot to mark it, and I can't remember. I thought I'd remember what I started, but I know one of them is the zucchini squash, and it's just starting to come up. I've got them on heat mats out there in the greenhouse, but it's been getting pretty warm during the day, so didn't need much. And then down there in that planter, I put in the Swiss chard and kale and spinach and lettuce, and they're just starting to come up. We've got a little more rain the next few days. I'm hoping that'll be enough to get them up and keep things from freezing. Hopeful, anyhow. And the strawberries, I already told you I moved into that strawberry tower over there, but you can't hardly tell there's a tower back there behind the grapes. Can't even see the grapes in this camera. But there's a stump, and on the stump I built a strawberry tower around the bottom, and maybe this year I've got a camera in my cart at Amazon, and I had to buy a water heater this month, which I wasn't planning on doing, but I've been babying my water heater, and I messed up the other night, forgot to turn it off before I went to bed, and it overheated, and I didn't think I was going to get it to work again, but it's barely creeping along. So I decided it was time. I needed to go buy another one, so that's what I did this month. So everything else is going to have to wait. But I may get a camera this summer so I can do a better job of this. The puppy is really cute, and I know you can't really hardly tell. He's back there holding on to a stick and rolling around with it and chewing on. He does a great job of entertaining himself out here, which I'm so glad, because I am too old to be playing with the puppy a lot. So self-entertainer is absolutely wonderful. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. These guys are doing great. I'm not getting as many eggs because I switched them to, I've been, I don't know what you call it, fermenting the scratch, trying to find a cheaper way to feed these guys and get them onto something more natural. And it's working, but I'm not getting the egg production that I was getting when they were on layer crumble. So we'll see what I end up doing. It's actually okay that I'm not getting all those eggs. Just means I'll get them later when they're older. Have a longer laying period. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. I see the monster puppy is heading this way. Oh, maybe you can get a better look at him here. My hand would quit shaking. Oops, wrong way. So far, he's done good at helping me find the eggs and bringing them to me. He's eaten one, so I know he knows how good they are. But so far, so good. Maybe because he's a puppy, he's more cooperative. He tries to get close to the ducks, but they don't really want to get too close to him. They have a 6 foot 6 foot spacing. He can't get within that. And if he tries, the male duck will chase him off. But that's all right. Okay, this is Tuesday evening. It's about 6, almost 6. And I'm going to close it out there, I think. Just an update on what's happening. Not much. But a peach tree, I don't know if you can tell, it's behind the dog. I trimmed it back a lot. Took off one of the big branches because it was just hanging way too low. And I redirected it up a bit higher, so I think it'll have a better shape. And I'm going to give it lots of fertilizer this year because it still hasn't totally recovered from the drought and the whatever attacked it, the bugs that attacked it. So I'm going to give it some special attention again this year. See how it'll do. Okay, I think I will close off there. All is well here. I mean, as good as it can be. Everybody take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.